What's up? It's me, Nodus from the Asgard Meta Guild, back at it again with another video. Our new feature for today is another play-to-earn game called Luna Rush. This game caught our eye not just because of its cool looking graphics, but also its very interesting idle gameplay mechanic. Before we go through the video, we'll also do more features, tips, tricks, and guides, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to be updated. So are you ready to enter the world of Luna Rush? Let's dive in! Luna Rush is an idle RPG game where you control different NFT characters called warriors. Each warrior has their own special ability or unique skill, and as well as weapons that they can use when fighting enemies or other players. There are 3 game modes for the game: Boss Hunt, PvP, and Tournament. Although right now, only Boss Hunt mode is available for players. Aside from the battles, there are also other mechanics available in-game such as Rarity, Fusion, leveling up, weapons, and even pets, which we'll talk about more in just a bit. Before that though, let's take a look at how the gameplay works for Luna Rush. Luna Rush is an idle battle game, meaning that your character will automatically fight once it enters the battlefield. This means that you do not have full control over what they will do once deployed. This mechanic is similar to another popular play-to-earn game, Pickaxe, where you just wait for the result of the battle while watching your NFT characters unleash their abilities. The auto battle mechanic is not new, it's actually present in many games like mobile RPGs. The best thing about this mechanic is that you can leave your game while doing something else, meaning that you can easily multitask without getting stressed too much. In Luna Rush, there are 3 main game modes: Boss Battle, PvP, and Tournament. Boss Battle is the PvE or player versus enemy game mode where users can bring up to 3 warriors to take down powerful bosses. Taking down bosses will let players earn rewards, and each boss fight will reset every single day. The next game mode for Luna Rush is the PvP mode. As the name suggests, PvP or player versus player is where players face each other in the arena. Fighting in the arena will earn players experience and even weapons, which players can use to make their warriors more powerful. As of the moment though, the PvP mode isn't available yet, but the developers are planning for a 1v1 and a 3v3 game mode once it launches. And lastly, we have the Tournament mode. Another mode that will be unlocked in the future. Players will be able to play the Tournament mode once their warrior hits a certain level. Tournament modes will serve as Luna Rush competitive mode and will have a tournament table or rankings with rewards based on your rank in the leaderboard. So now that we talk about the game modes, let's talk about the warriors of Luna Rush. In Luna Rush, you control NFT characters called warriors. There are a total of 11 warriors in the game, each with their own unique ability and characteristics. The first warrior is Hitomi, with a special ability called Weapon Master. Using this ability increases her damage by 33%, and as well as adds 40 points to both precision and waver parry when using any weapon. Next is Kaio. Kaio's special ability is called Magic Eyes, and she uses it to summon one illusion to help you in battle. The illusion of course has less stats, but can be extremely helpful in tight situations. The next warrior is Matsuko. Matsuko's special ability, Bomb, lets her use 2 powerful explosives that deal area-wide damage against enemies. Reiko is another warrior in Luna Rush, and she has the Berserk ability. When Reiko uses Berserk, she gains increased damage, critical, lifesteal, and attack speed for every HP that she loses in battle. The next warrior in Lunar Rush is Yuta. Yuta's ability Dancing Queens flexes her battle abilities and grants her increased evasion, combo, precision, and accuracy parry stats for a certain amount of time. Yumi, the succubus, has a special ability called Magic Shield. As the name suggests, using this ability reduces incoming damage and accumulates damage as well for up to 2 hits. Sumiko is another warrior that players can use, and her special ability is called Martial Arts. Martial Arts increase Sumiko's bare hand damage and add stats to her Retaliate ability. The next warrior that we have is Yuka, a female Templar. Yuka's special ability, the Guardian, boosts her defense by giving her increased parry blocks and can even destroy enemy weapons. Nishi is another warrior in Lunar Rush. Her special ability, Beastmaster, channels ancient techniques and grants her the ability to summon beasts as allies with increased damage, speed, and HP. Our next Lunar Rush warrior is Kinuo, an intelligent and strong warrior. Kinu's special ability, Six Pack, increase her HP and armor during the battle, making her more durable and harder to take down. And lastly, we have Hikari. Hikari comes with a special ability called Flash Dojo, which gives her a lot of speed plus more points in her counter-attack ability. Phew! Sounds like a lot of warriors to choose from, right? Well, aside from the warriors, let's talk quickly about the other mechanics tied to them. First, we have Rarity. Just like in any other player-to-earn game, the NFT characters or warriors can come in different rarities. These rarity levels are common, the lowest level of rarity, rare, elite, epic, legendary, mythical, and divine, the highest rarity. Rarity helps regulate the battle token limit, max levels, and maximum skill slots for the warriors. Battle token limit means that the number of battles a warrior can participate in. Max level, the highest level a warrior can reach through upgrades. And skill slots, meaning the number of skills a warrior can equip. The higher the rarity, the more battles, higher levels, and more skills that a warrior can have. Now, warriors are not just limited to the current rarity, as a fusion system is being planned, so you can increase their rarity and in turn increase their other capabilities. There's no info about fusion just yet though, so we'll expect that in a future update. Aside from increasing rarities, you can of course increase the level of your warriors. Increasing their level allows them to also learn and increase the levels of their skills and stats to make them more powerful in the game. Talking about skills, there are 4 categories of warrior skills in Lunar Rush, and they are passive skills, stat boosters, supers, and talents. Currently, there are no available description as how this skill works, but one thing's for sure, choosing the right one to level up could be a huge difference to how your warriors perform on the battlefield. You think we're done with gameplay mechanics? Well, there's more. Aside from the warriors and their skills, Lunar Rush also has a pet system which lets you have more allies to help you in battle. Pets can be used by players at the beginning of the match and will stay there until they get knocked out. Each warrior can bring up to 4 pets composed of golems and either a tiger or a boar into battle. Another gameplay related mechanic is weapons. Weapons are equipment that warriors can use in battle and are categorized into 5 main types: fast weapons, heavy weapons, long weapons, thrown weapons, and sharp weapons. But enough about battles, let's talk about another big gameplay mechanic in Lunar Rush, and that is lands. Lands are becoming a mainstay in play-to-earn game as they introduce new passive earning opportunities for players through the form of fees and other rewards. In Lunar Rush, players can own lands which they can rent out to other players or even gain benefit just by being near to special event locations. Lands in Lunar Rush are limited and there are only 6,000 plots available, so we're expecting the value to be very high once this gameplay goes live. Now that we've tackled the key gameplay mechanics, it's time to talk about tokenomics and how can you actually earn while playing Lunar Rush. In Lunar Rush, playing to earn is pretty straightforward. Players can earn token just by joining boss hunts, doing PvP battles, getting high ranks in the leaderboards, participating in tournaments, and joining special events. Aside from playing the game, there's also an ROI or return of investment system in Lunar Rush, which we think is similar to staking where players can earn passively. And lastly, as Luna assets are NFTs, players can put them up for sale or rent in the public marketplace just like many play-to-earn games. In terms of tokens, Lunar Rush only has one and it's called Lunar Rush Token or LUS. LUS runs on the Binance Smart Chain network, which is a common choice for many play-to-earn games and is of finite supply. LUS will be distributed to Lunar Rush teams, advisors, public sales, and play-to-earn rewards with a vesting period that lasts up to 35 months. Vesting periods in play-to-earn games are pretty crucial as it locks the tokens away from any sudden pullouts by any team member and gives them the drive to help make the value go up while waiting for all the coins to be unlocked. Aside from being a utility token, there's no info yet if LUS will be Lunar Rush Governance Token or if a separate governance token for the game will be launched in the future. A quick talk about the Lunar Rush team. As much as we want to highlight them, it's pretty hard to find their exact public profile links anyway. A brief info about the team members are available on the Lunar Rush white paper page though, so feel free to check them out using the link below. Having public visibility on the team behind any play-to-earn, crypto, or blockchain project is a big plus as it allows the community to follow their movements, check their records, and decide for themselves if a project is worth investing in. But enough of that for now, let's talk about what Lunar Rush has in store for us in the future. Lunar Rush current roadmap covers the whole of 2022 with some key milestones happening very soon. While the game is now available for fighting with the boss fight mode, the PvP game mode is also coming soon and is set to launch within this year. Following that, Lunar Rush will then start with land selling and introducing mechanics such as fusion, leveling up of warriors, staking, and in-game events which will provide rewards and more utility for their in-game token. By quarter 3 of 2022, the Lunar Rush team plans to launch its marketplace and as well as its Android and iOS clients for the game to make it more accessible to more players. By the end of the year, Lunar Rush hopes to have more warriors, more skills, more events, and more game modes to offer. Beyond 2022 though, we're not seeing a lot for Lunar Rush, so maybe we'll have to wait for the team to hit all these targets before we get to see more. That's it! We hope that you learned something new today. Are you ready to join the battles in Lunar Rush? If you ask us, the game does feel like it has potential and the idle battle mechanic means that it's less stressful to play and you can basically earn more passively. Character designs look cute as well, and there are a lot of interesting mechanics that could add utility for the game's token and increase its value. The lack of roadmap targets after 2022 leaves a lot to be desired though, and we wish to see more of what Lunar Rush has to offer in the future. How about you? What do you think? Tell us in the comments, and if you like this video, be sure to click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell too. Until next time, see you in the metaverse!